Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this super pretty bow, and this is a translation of the Laco puppy, which basically translates to puppy tie. So I don't think I'll be going with that name, but we'll work something out. And the main bow is 4 × 29.5 centimeters, and we're going to pin in at 22 centimeters from the right, and it's 6 stitches, 3 creases on each side. And the base bow is a half pinwheel, which I'll link the video for the base bow basically above the screen like this, and basically link the freehand and the template version of both, and they're both 1.5 inch ribbon, and it's 40 centimeters freehand or 40 centimeters on a 5-inch template. All of this information will be in the description, so don't worry if you missed any of it just then. But let's go. And to save time and stop you having to listen me ramble on, I've already made the pinwheel base, half pinwheel base, and one piece of the bow, because we basically need to make 2 of these to get our loops either side. And I've got my 2 layers here, and obviously this is 2 pieces of ribbon layered on top, and whichever side you have facing this way will be the one that you see the most of. And as you can see, as I said, pinned from the right, 22 centimeters, and this is 29.5 in total. Just double check that. Just move that a little bit. Little bit off on the end, and we're just going to heat seal this end together as well. Just going to line them up. Both of them aren't heat sealed, as you can see. And we're just going to take a lighter in the clear blue bit of the flame, and we're just going to pinch them together, and we've done this both ends. Basically just joins them together. It stops some ribbon from slipping around when you're creating. And it's the same this end. I'm just going to redo that one. Carefully your fingers when you pinch. And always do it in the blue clear bit, because if you're doing the orange flame, that's when you set fire to ribbon or like melt it instead of sealing. So there we go. So that's that bit. And what you want to do, hold this side and bring this round so you've got this shape, and then you bring it over against that pin, and then you want to take this through here, so you've got this pocket here, you bring this up through there, and what you want to do is this piece here, so this edge here, you want to adjust it so it sits against this edge, and I've got some clips to hold everything in place. So you bring that so it's perfectly against that ledge there, and again this one against this edge here, and again take another clip and clip that. At this point you can take your pin out because it's no longer useful, and then we take this one and you want to bring this, so this is the back, this is the front, and you bring this round from here and you turn it, so from there turn, and you want it halfway over. So on both these pieces, this is 4 centimeters wide, so you want that 2 centimeters across, and again you want all of these edges together. And I'm going to take a third clip and just clip that here, and when you get to that point I just pop that loop back out, so it's like this. So this is what your fronts look like, and this is what the backs look like. When we do this, I'm just going to put a touch of glue on each of these just on the back here, just hold everything in place. Just a touch there, and again just a little bit in a place that you can't see. Just hold that in place when we do our stitches. And like I said, I always do a little tweak on those just to get them sitting nice. So there's one, and there's two. Just going to make sure this is all lined up. Okay, that's better. Like I said, we don't want anything slipping because that's where things don't balance and look sloppy. And we're going to take our needle and thread, and we're going to start from this corner. Take your clip off. When you go through this one, you want to be going through this side, through your 2 layers here, and go up through that corner, that side. So that's 1, 2. Your third one will be going through all of your layers through this first edge here. 4, take clip off on this side. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your 6th one will be going back up through all of those layers from that corner here. Bring that along, and we're going to repeat exactly the same steps this side. Again, make sure all your layers are together from above, all of those. That's 1, 2, make sure that's still lined up, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure it's all on that edge there, and that we're going through all of those here. So let's just even it out. So in, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the back of each you'll see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now where you can, make them as even as possible, but so long as you get your 3 creases on each side to balance, you're absolutely fine. Now I cinch like this, and then I line up the original creases this side, and I'm going to take my thread, my needle back through that side, and again I'm going to line them up this side, and stay close to where your original marks are so you can cover it with your 9mm when we wrap them in middle. So there's that, and then we're just going to stitch off a couple of stitches in the back. Two, 3. And then we can cut that extra, well, we'll leave that for a minute, we'll use that to wrap around in a moment. And then, like I said, just adjust it. And then all I do is, this is shape you'll have. I give it a little tweak here and here, just to get the shape. And then I've got my half pinwheel bow. We want to place that on the centre, and then we're going to wrap, instead of gluing, I wrap them together like this. And the other reason we're using the base bow is to hide these as well. So that's the main purpose of the base bow. You could do spikes instead, or you could even do a full pinwheel. So play around. And we're just going to stitch off in the back again. Do your layers nice and tight so that there's no, you can glue if you prefer, it's entirely up to you. This is just my method. And then I just adjust everything so I'm happy with the placement. There we go, that's the look that you're starting to get. And I've got some matching 9mm here. And I'll get it's a little bit small, 55 clip, touch of glue, turn that over, place that in the centre, heat seal the end, touch of glue, right on the centre, and we're going to wrap this round once to begin with, and I'm just going to put a touch of glue over the centre, just a little bit to get a square join. Bring that, open that clip like that, and then on this one, if you put your thumb from where the turnover is, so from here, you can twist round like this and get this interesting look to your centre, and then pull it nice and tight, cut your little bit of excess off, heat seal your end, and a little bit of glue. There we go. And I put my finger underneath here, and I just give that a little fluff that side, and again exactly the same this one, just underneath here, give it a little adjust, pull your tails where you want them. And again, this is another one, because it is a boutique-esque shape, I would always recommend giving this one, once you're happy with everything, give it a blast with your hairspray while it's slightly damp on both sides. So give it a blast, turn it over, and that will set it and stop your loops and everything from moving once you're happy with the placement of everything. But that is this super cute, like I said, the puppy tie. Like I said, I don't think I'll keep that name when I put my title in, but there you go. How cute is this one? And like I said, you could do multiple colours. I was playing around, I did pink and blue as you can see, but I also added bows to the sides on this one. So again, that is just what you can do just by playing around with different bits and pieces. But like I said, look how pretty it looks with the colours layered as well. So like I said, so many options for you. Super, super cute bow. And thanks for watching.